Hi.
Hi and good morning.
Hi, I'm Natasha.
My name is Anand. Nice to meet you, Natasha.
Nice to meet you, Anand. Where are you from?
I'm from India, and I know you are from Australia, right?
Yeah, I am. But
Mhm.
I live in Bali in Indonesia.
Yes, yes, I know because I have seen your profile. You live in Bali.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What do you do?
What do I
What?
do?
Yeah. In,
As in, what's my job?
yeah, job.
Cambly is my main job. I do 30 hours with Cambly a week, and I also have an Indian student actually here in Bali, and I go to her house and I tutor her in environmental biology. And I also work at a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center.
So you are a bio teacher. You teach biology.
So, tutor. It's the difference between being a tutor and a teacher.
Okay,
I
you're
tutor,
tutor.
I tutor her environmental biology. Yeah.
So what is difference between being a tutor and teacher?
What I put it down to is a teacher goes to the lesson, curriculum, and they say to the students, this is what we're doing today. A
Right.
tutor goes to the lesson and says, how can I help you today?
Okay. Right.
So the she's 17. She learn environmental biology is one of her subjects,
Okay.
and she has a teacher who teaches her that subject, and then she comes to me and I help her with things that she's having trouble with.
Okay.
So
Got it.
I'm like, what are we doing today? Where can I help you? What do you want to talk about? It's like more like a coaching.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I got. It is more like coaching. Okay.
Kind of, yeah. But you just, support. It's like a support role, and I really enjoy. Like I work at the Drug and Alcohol Rehabilitation Center as a support worker as well, and they do their program
Mm-hmm.
in the morning, so they have drug and alcohol education. They do yoga and meditation class, and they go to the gym, and they do all these healthy things, and they do group counseling and counseling. They do all that during the day. And then in the afternoon, I go there and I just provide support for them. In sometimes I just go there and spend time with them without offering any guidance or support. We're just talking. Sometimes I'm just like a friend, but it's a passive support role. Yeah,
Got. So,
yeah,
what kind of people come at the center? Like one who are addicted to drugs and alcohols?
yeah,
You, you are supporting them to get rid of it?
yeah,
Okay. Got it. Wow, nice work.
yeah.
So,
For now, it's good for now.
okay, good for now, but I have one question, and out of curiosity, that do these people come by themselves? They want to leave it, quit it, or just somebody is bringing them forcibly to quit the drug and alcohols?
Different reasons.
Oh,
Sometimes there's been a family intervention. Sometimes they're there because they choose to be there. Different reasons. But yes, that's a very good question. And there's a real difference between those who want to be there, who went there because they wanted to go,
mhm.
and those who were told they have to go by their family. Or they were told, go to rehab or we'll take your children off you. Or go to rehab or you'll never see, you don't get any family inheritance. Like these are not good reasons for people to be in rehab. They're not as compliant as someone who I've had enough. I need help. Please help me. I'm ready to give up. There's a big
Yeah.
difference between the client. Yeah. Yeah. You can almost draw a line between those
Yeah.
ones.
Got it.
The
I
ones who,
understand.
yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I understand. One who willing to quit these things can easily quit, and it is not easy for them as well. But one who has been brought up by their family, their family is bringing to the center. For them, it will be very difficult, and I don't think they can quit it. They would be more addicted.
Unfortunately, one of the because I've been to rehab myself. I've been through the system. That's
Oh,
why I'm here in Bali. I'm 3 years sober, and I was in rehab for 6 months. And one of the things that I hear over and over again in the rooms of, have you heard of Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous? Do you have that in? Yeah. So I still go to meetings every week. And we hear all the time in meetings and in education that it's only when the addict wants to give up for themselves
yeah.
that they're ready. That's it. So, yeah, family don't really work, statistically don't really work. Threatening to take someone's children off them generally doesn't work. Someone going bankrupt might work, but maybe not. It's only when you're tired and you can't live that life anymore, yeah, different reasons.
Got it. Got it.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
I had heard one speech of a prominent speaker somewhere, and I find it really different, right? He told that when people want to consume these drugs, let them consume. If somebody want to drink alcohol, let them drink alcohol. At least, after drinking these alcohol, if they want any kind of peace from, getting these drugs or alcohols, then this world will be at least peaceful, because even these people are going to live these addictions, then they will come in mainstream and they will provoke the society somewhere. They will do some damage for society. So that's why these thoughts come in my mind. If somebody is willing to quit it, then it is very nice. And if somebody is not, and you are forcibly trying to make him give up these addictions, they are not gonna do it. They are gonna consume more and more in future.
Yeah, it's exactly what happens. Not always, but most of the time. Sometimes if someone's in rehab because their family made them, and if they're in there for
Hmm.
long enough, and they hear the things enough that they need to hear, a light bulb might come on,
Hmm.
and they're like, oh, I get it now. And then they have a change, and then they're ready to do it for themselves. That can happen in rehab. But it's getting through this, like, because the problem is not the alcohol or the drugs. The problem is the brain. This is just the solution for this. Yeah, it's a mental health issue essentially.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
And do you think that the number of these people are increasing day by day? Because since how long you are working there?
Well, COVID changed things, so it's really hard to. I went to rehab for 6 months. Then I volunteered at the rehab for 6 months. Then I became a paid employee for 3 months. And then COVID hit.
Mhm.
And statistically, apparently, drugs and alcohol are more of a problem now because when people were isolated for so long, it created more issues.
Mhm.
But that is not evident in the rehab facilities because people have money issues and traveling's difficult and all that. So, I mean, the world's just really messed up right now.
Yes.
it's really difficult to know why anything is happening or what is happening. But no, I've noticed a big decline since COVID because it's difficult to travel and people, put people in isolation, and it's changed all of us, I think. It's changed all of us. It changes the pathways in our brain. So many people developed social anxiety disorders,
Yes.
even if they didn't drink, because of isolation. Then they're too scared to go, it's crazy. Mm. Mm.
Mm. Yes,
And
you
you're
are
a
right.
drinker? Is drinking a big thing in India?
Like, no, nowadays normal thing. Even people drink with family members. So yes, it is getting normal every day. But just 10, 20 years back, it was like crime if you are drinking alcohol in this society, right? It was like crime. Yes, people have been doing it, but they have been doing it mm, like they have been hiding it. Okay, they would do it not in front of the people, family. They would hidely do it. But nowadays, yes, it is like common thing.
Mm, mm, mm. I just noticed the time, 2 minutes. So really lovely to meet you. Really lovely to talk to you.